Alrighty. About time we get back into the game. What's funny is this background is for part that we just did, the killing Orin. That's the symbol for Orin. Well, I gotta plug my phone in. It's dying, like Orin did. An easier way to pull up my iPhone connected cord here. There we go. But yes, we were in the middle of the fight. We've already... Oh no, we have not quite taken care of not quite taken care of Dark Karen over here. Alright, so what did we... Yeah, well, I was struggling with what to do with Gale, because I forgot to get him his teleportation, the Misty Step. I guess I could just... still... I think I can hit... Oh, let's see. Yeah, if I try to hit the third here... Let's see. I think it's still... It's hard to tell if it... Yeah, I still think it... Yeah, that gets the most. Yeah, that's huge. Now I've just got this gun. Sure, why not? Let's try to shove him. It probably won't work, but yeah, all good. Now the question is, do I move anyway? I think I do. I think I'm going to eat the attack of opportunity. He missed it. Pull everybody over. Alright. Reckless. Probably don't need it, honestly. Fine without it. I was gonna drink the potion of speed, but we are winning this hard, so it's fine.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Let's see, she is stunned. Let's take her out. Stunning strike here. Rogue's attack of opportunity. What metric do you figure that? Oh, there we go. Weird. Whiff.
You shall never see sunlight again.
Oh, she's mad. Let's see. Dominate person would be fun, but yeah. Let's howl. Let's try howl. Nope. Howling did not work. Venom. more undead. Don't really need heals. The one thing I hate about the spiritual weapon is it's got so little movement. It's really hard for it to get around. Stupid darkness. So much for that darkness. Sure, why not? That one, and those two. Just running through people. Good old Carlisle.
I have to find my parents. They must be close.
Still breathing. Right, everything? Finish it. Send me to Lady Shah's embrace.
She still has answers I need. My parents. Where are they?
So blunt. Have you forgotten all the interrogation techniques I taught you? Where is the finesse?
Answer me!
They are right through that door in the Chamber of Loss. Where they have been all along. You saw them many times, only we made you forget. But they didn't forget. They watched as we molded you. They watched. They wept. They bled. Often at your hand. It may not be a happy reunion, but it will be a memorable one.
No. You should keep them talking as long as you can. Then, you kill them. She taught me that. Why? Why me? Why all this effort?
Lady Shah commanded me, and I obeyed. I do not question. I merely act as she wills me to. I had an enclave in Waterdeep, you know. Much grander than this. Shah ordered me to raise it. Kill all who followed me. Claim they betrayed me. When in fact, I slew those who showed nothing but loyalty. Shah had me do that. And I did. To cover my tracks. To usher in you.
What are you talking about?
You became my mission. To take a child of Seluna's and turn her over to Lady Shah. To show that all light fades and darkness will prevail in the end. All this was to make you into what the Dark Lady needed you to be. The planning, the training, those deaths in Waterdeep. It was all to groom you to replace me at her right-hand side. And still you threw it away.
I want to see my parents. And I don't care what happens to this one. She's been in my head long enough already. Do what you like. I know you'll choose well.
What are you doing? Come back and finish this yourself. You owe me that.
Let go, Mother. Embrace loss.
I draw near, my lady.
Yeah, she gets the walking fortress just because reasons. And then for Gale, we have to decide if this one's better than what he's got. So it's either +1 to AC, or you get the shield bash, advantage on deck saves, and the +1 to spell saves and spell attack rolls. I think we're going to stay with Ketheric's shield. This one's really good, though. Me. Double meh. The shield is really the big thing we get from her. Let's see. What do we want for him? Elemental Adept's pretty cool for wizards. And you can't go wrong with mobile on any character. Or tough. Warcaster's also really good. We'll take Warcaster. Give him advantage on the saving throws. Alright. And...
What's cooking?
Karlach, pick up everything else. Up to.
Hello.
Killed a lot of stuff. Trying to open this because it's
What to do?
locked chest.
Wonder what's past this.
Oh, that's a tough one. The roll sorta high. 9's not gonna do it. We got a plus, somewhere between a +6 and a +9. 12, yeah, 12 will do it. There you go. The extra 9.
I'll give it a shot. Open up.
Hashtag random crap. Some books and scrolls.
Need to find a way forward.
Let's see. Apparently that was enough value. I'm like, here, take this. They're like, oh shit.
I see them. I see my parents. What's been done to them?
Is there a way to click on them? There we go.
To have a word.
It can't be. Another vile trick.
No. There is no trick. It's her. Jennifer. Jen. Our little girl.
Moon Maiden's grace. It is you.
I'm here to get you out of here. They're all gone. It's over.
It is not over. You see, it matters not if you raise this place. If you slay every one of your brothers and sisters. That was never where my power resided. Every time you tried to step away from me, every time you tried to reach for Seluna, my hold on you bites deeper. If you had learned, if you had obeyed, there would be no pain. But you struggle on. You will make things worse for yourself. And for them. I am neither. I am nothing. I am the empty room. The dreamless sleep. The shadow's shadow. There was no pain before my sister set the sun aflame. Now you exist to suffer. Until you find your way back to my embrace.
Enough! I'm taking my parents away from here. I'm taking them away from you.
You cannot. We are still bound to you. You cannot both free us and free yourself from her curse. The Moon Maiden needs you more than she needs us. You are the future. You must return to the fold. We are the past. And our duty is almost done.
Eloquently put. His mind stood up well to his time here. The same cannot be said for your mother. Such brief, fragile lives humans lead. This is my final lesson. I leave you now to dwell on your mistakes and make your choice.
Shah's parting words make your flesh crawl. There is no lesson to be learned here, only a family's torment, a spiteful goddess's whims, and an unspeakable choice to be made.
She's gone. I don't understand.
Shah will never admit defeat. Not until she has stolen one last thing from you. We cannot allow your future to be her last prize. Not after all your mother and I have endured. To see you again. Your companion understands, I think. Help her, please. Help her see what must be done.
No, I can't. I came here for them.
And you did. You found us. All these years, that dream kept us going. That you would break free. No matter what they made you do to us, we knew you were still in there.
I knew the Dark Woods wouldn't frighten you. You were always such a brave girl.
She was. And still is. You've saved us. Now save yourself. You'll be out of Shah's reach, and we'll be at peace.
I only just found you again after all this time. I can't lose you again.
We'll still be with you. By the Moon Maiden's grace, we'll never be far. Please, Jennifer.
Is this truly what you want?
It is what we need. All of us. You were meant to be a guiding light for Seluna's faithful, but they robbed you from us. Now that can be righted, and we can rest.
Help us, Jen. I can let go. Now I've seen your face again.
Goodbye.
Not goodbye. Not even close.
Moonmotes. They bring Seluna's light to dark places and offer guidance to those in need. My parents are watching over me. Let's leave this place. There's nothing more for me here. More. Most, I should think. I doubt Shah will be given over to generosity. Best if I just consider them lost. I have everything I need to make new memories. As for this place, all I did here, let it stay forgotten. My parents. I saw them. Spoke to them. And let them go. It's more than I can take in just now. Give me a night to try and get my head together.
All right. What I'd like to do is get +2 to Dex and -2 to Strength, and then cure the Strength. But let's see if I can do that with the mirror. I forget exactly how the mirror works. I have to make like a check.
Huge polished disc
This feels familiar to me somehow. I'm sure I've stood before this mirror before. Many times, perhaps.
But yeah, a natural 20 would do. But not a natural.
Nothing comes to you. The mirror remains a mystery.
Let's maybe try to have Gale take a look.
A huge polished disc looms before you. A mirror, but one that offers no reflection. All you see is a void.
It's not a good roll.
Darkness.
He's got a pretty good bonus. I mean, he's still got to roll kind of high. You know, like that's not enough. Give it one more try, maybe. Maybe two, I don't know. Bam. These are just very low rolls. I think it's an enigma. There we go, there's my 25.
A mirror of loss. A relic said to be as old as the Church of Shar itself. Those who stood before it could surrender their very thoughts and memories to the Lady of Loss. Great powers rest within the realm of the mirror, to be granted at the Dark Lady's whim to those making a suitable offering. A piece of themselves.
Can't give up now.
The huge mirror stares down at you like the mirror's emptiness. You must surrender some part of yourself. Something precious still though. A foreign you embody whatever path the dark mirror. The huge mirror stares down at you like a great dark eye.
I mean, I can't roll that high. Lame.
Your prayers fade away into the nothingness of the mirror.
Well, do I have to
The
offer
huge
two
mirror
things?
stares down the mirror. You must surrender some part of yourself. But what?
Damn. Rolls
The
up.
deception, the dark mirror.
Alright, let's... This is why I saved it. Because those rolls are BS. Unbelievable.
This feels familiar to me somehow. I'm sure I've stood before this mirror before. Many times, perhaps.
Your desire.
A huge polished disc looms before you. A mirror, but one that offers no reflection. All you see is a void of endless darkness.
A bunch of low rolls in the chamber is what I'm understanding. There we go. There's the one.
You feel a presence, dark and ancient. It approves of your fealty.
Oh, that natural one. Come on. Yeah, that'll be just enough. There we go.
A mirror of loss. Great powers rest within the realm of the mirror.
No time to rest.
The huge mirror stares down at you like a great dark. The mirror, you must surrender some part of yourself. But what?
There we go.
To your surprise, the false memory is accepted. A foreign sensation, a jumble of memories clamor for you. Whatever power the dark mirror seems to turn dormant.
Hmm. Oh well.
Don't waste a step.
Whatever.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
Shadowheart? I wasn't sure if I'd ever lay eyes on you again. It's me, Nocturne. Do you remember?
Remind me?
We trained together. We used to be close. I'm glad to see you're all right.
I don't remember you.
Oh. A pity. Perhaps we can talk some more later? That is, if you're not about to turn on me. It seems you no longer walk in the Dark Lady's shadow.
Shah condemned me. By her decree, you and I are enemies.
Only if you wish us to be. You may not remember, but we shared a lot together once. Good times. Hard times. I will not turn on you, even if it angers Lady Shah.
That's good enough for me. I'm not sure what I expected coming back to this place. Certainly not a friend. There must be all sorts you can tell me. Things I can't even remember.
There are, but with the Mother Superior gone, I don't know if I can stay here to reminisce. Perhaps there's another enclave out there for me.
You don't need Shah.
You don't, perhaps. Not everyone is as brave. I'll leave come tomorrow. Come see me before then. I was working as quartermaster. I can sell you some things to aid you. And we can catch up.
We leveled up with the power of friendship. All right, and for her, and also do Warcaster or Tough. Now let's go ahead and do Tough for her. I think I just like Khan. Is yeah, we can raise the AC by 2 and get the extra health. I don't know what to do with her though. Sentinel, maybe? It's either Top or Sentinel. Let's go tough.
Greetings. Do you seek to trade? As Shadowheart's friend, I'll extend the privilege to you as well.
Can you take all of your dead friends' stuff, please? Too much. We've got too much of dead Sharon here. Big thing about bloodthirst is you get that
There's no time to waste.
wonder, you know, that yeah, the one extra crit range, even if you're not really using it. But the issue is she cannot hold a weapon and still make the unarmed attacks, so there's really no reason to hold on to it. And 75. And close enough.
Be sure to get every...
Alright, let's go do some shopping.
I'm ready.
I still got a few spells. She is basically out. I can take this, but this only gives me first and second level slots back. Still missing everything else. Two of these. Lights out. If I had the big angelic reprieve, that would be different. Three of these. So yeah, I've got plenty to take another long rest. Let's go ahead and do that now, and then we'll do the shopping. Let everything refresh for the night. Yay!
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
What's Scratch got?
Seems like a good moment to talk.
The dog wags his tail, a small bag clenched between his teeth. He gives in and surrenders his find to you. Scratch's tongue lolls out happily, his tail wagging even faster.
Brought me a bone.
It is not in a Githyanki's nature to say thank you. Our language doesn't even have a phrase for it. Kraith Khan Shan is the closest equivalent I know. May your enemies know agony. But after releasing me from Orin's grip, there is only one proper response. Thank you. Sincerely. Well, good then. Let's carry on.
Shadowheart's parents are at peace. And so she, it seems. What do you mean, dead? How? Why? Free? I'm not free. I'm trapped. I'll never be anything but a spawn now. You've sentenced me to an eternity in darkness. Tell me honestly, did you kill him for my sake, or to stop me completing the ritual myself?
No, I need a charmed person. And that's the truth.
I do understand. There's always a risk we'll become the monsters we want to slay. I'll never say you saved me from him. But perhaps you saved me from myself. Gods, I would have liked to kill him, though. I will have to trust you on that. Still, this will take some getting used to. Cazador being gone. I just need some time to let it sink in. To figure out what it means now that he's gone.
Don't worry, I'll accept those things whenever they're ready. That's a great answer. I'm gonna go with this one, though.
Thank you. And thank you for what you did. I thought Cazador's story would end with more of a bang than a whimper, but... well, you did end it. I'm grateful.
What Shadowheart did for her parents was a profound act of love. Her courage is... well, it's quite something to behold. Strangely, no. Once, a mere glimpse of her face would have been enough to turn my insides over. But not this time. In her likeness, I used to read 1,000 stories. She was beauty, wisdom, elegance, power. She contained universes. But now, it's hard to see any redeeming qualities in a lover who condemned you to death. I'd much rather gaze into your eyes than hers. Yours are capable of tenderness and feeling. No god could ever compare. I've often asked myself the same question, and never really found a satisfactory answer. You clearly see something in me that I can't. The wisdom and intelligence required to overcome almost insurmountable odds, perhaps? Or the stupidity required to attempt it. I take it as a compliment either way. You don't get to be 13 centuries old without becoming a sound judge of character. And cheese, apparently.
well, let's go to bed.
Doesn't look like anyone's been here in a while. Perhaps people lost faith. Or forgot about it. I wanted to come here to see if I felt anything that I hadn't done before. Now that I know what I know. Now that I know who I am. True. But too much freedom can be frightening. Lonely. And there's a reason why so many are eager to bow. I had my family. For too short a moment. Now they're gone. By my hand. But why does freedom have to feel like I've lost everything? Perhaps I could have saved them. Or perhaps Shah would have helped me forget them. Instead, I've neither. It's been a long time since I've shed a tear. I don't even know how long.
Wow, the tears appear to have fixed your. What did you just cry all of the evolution right now? That was weird.
Shadowheart. She's as much a part of who I am as Jennifer. Can't just forget her. It's not what I do anymore. Besides, Shadowheart still suits me. Even better than before, perhaps. You can't cast a shadow without some light.
Uh-oh, Mazora wants to talk to me.
I've had my eye on you. Hot as brimstone, jagged as lightning, and seething like the river Styx. But there's something missing, isn't there? You're hungry for pleasures beyond this plane. Something more satisfying than mortal flesh, blood, and bone. Oh, but do hear me out. You want what I have to offer. The ecstasy of agony. The pain of the damned, distilled into pure bliss. Beyond every climax you've known. The little death writ large. Smile, and I'll come to you when you put your head down to rest. I will sate your most forbidden lusts. Or don't, and know the eternal ache of the unknown and the unanswered. Dear me, I've overestimated you. Trust me, I shan't be making that mistake again. Ta-ta.
All's well, I hope? Aside from the obvious.
Let's...
Welcome back to Sorceress Sundries. How can I help you? What will it be?
Still a little short. Let's see. I don't know what I'm gathering this wealth for. The end game. Got so much gold. It's so I can buy everything from Dobby right before the last fight. That's the whole goal.
What's it now? Go on then.
Don't leave that. Take a last look to see if Damon got anything new. Buff and done pretty much everything I want to do, to be honest. Just looking through the quests. Yeah, we haven't decided what we're gonna do here, but oh yeah, I'm not giving her those gauntlets. We can forget about that. Yeah, we're not gonna go down to the basement. There's nothing really for us there. Portash. Yeah, we're not going to worry about the High Harbor. I think I'll try to make her part of a future campaign. Probably not the next one, it's Stark Urge. But... Yep. On that, and then everything else is done. I don't have any other objectives that I'm working towards, so I think it's just time to beeline it for Gortash at this point.
What can I do for you? Of course. Wouldn't be alive to hold them if it weren't for you.
Yeah, it doesn't look like he gets anything new. That's fine. Okay. Gortash we go then. We're gonna go back to Worm's Rock.
Are they going to arrest us?
This one more time. Pretend I'm a fish and tell me what
Calm
you do
down,
with the
dear.
house.
It won't happen.
This is the armory, not a bloody open house. Fists only. This equipment isn't for sale. It belongs to the Flaming Fist. Course I blood. I suppose you can take a look, but make it quick.
Meh. Whole bunch of meh in here.
Here goes nothing.
I like how they just killed all the nobles immediately after the ceremony. That's really something. Good old Gortash, man.
Step careful. There's a trap.
Nasty surprise. Caution is warranted here.
Alright, so let's get our buffs in before we do all of this. Just gotta distribute a few things here. First and foremost, everybody gets one of these. Let's see, how many of these do we actually have? So not going to use all of those? No way. Few of these. Whoop, that was a double click. Oops. Just gotta got so many healing potions, you know? Alright, so I'm gonna take an elixir of viciousness. That's an oil of bane. There's my elixir of viciousness. Garlac will be hers. Wine. Die. I want her to do the peerless focus. Let's see. There we go. Back. Same with Gale. Wait, no, Gale's already got advantage. Didn't I give? Did I give Shadowheart? No, I gave Shadowheart tough. That's how she has so much HP. So yeah, she needs this, but he does not. For him, have him do. Vigilance, actually, yeah, because he's got a really. I put a really low dex on him because he's got the armor. So yeah, he can use extra initiative. So. Okay. Well, there we go, and he's got enough spell scrolls to last a lifetime now. Then let's just do
Can't afford to stay idle.
and Hero's Feast. This stacks as far as the maximum HP goes. Yeah, they do. They do stack. And look at the HP totals. It's totally insane. Yeah, we've got HP for days. Alright. We're actually gonna let... Gale has this necklace, but we're gonna let Shadowheart use it. That's gonna help her. Her 6th level spell back. Sweet. And then, yeah, there's really only 2 super challenging fights here. Actually just summon one, but might as well use the scroll. Hi, buddy.
At least things have stayed interesting.
a lot of rock throws. Well. No, where's, I guess I didn't give her. Here, Arlac. What I'm realizing is I could have done Hero's Feast for everything. Mistakes were made. I won't make that mistake for the final fight. I gotta be honest, I will not need all this for this, but we're doing it anyway.
Ah, a familiar face and a fondly remembered one indeed. How have you been, Carla?
Very, very hot.
You're agitated. I'd keep an eye on that. My steel watch are sensitive to anything they perceive as a threat.
Very clever. Fabricating people to do your fighting for you. But they won't be able to protect you forever, Gortash.
I never meant to harm you, dear. Merely to help you realize your vast potential.
You sent me to the Hells. You let Zariel take my heart, as though any of it was yours to give away.
The greater good, Karlach. Something I wouldn't expect you to understand.
You feel no regret, do you? All right. How about fear, then?
Oh, you do quite misunderstand. I've already made a deal with your companion. We need each other.
Do we now?
You ought to reconsider. Divided, the Elder Brain will create an Illithid army, yourself included in its ranks. Together, we can tame it. I'm sorry you feel wronged by how things ended between us all those years ago. But now, we must look to the future.
You make it sound like we were lovers. Or friends. But that wasn't it. I trusted you. I respected you. It was my job to protect you. And that's what I did. I was so young. I didn't recognize evil when I saw it. When you turned on me, I was too dumbstruck to realize what was happening. No way he'd hurt me, I thought. He betrayed me for reasons I still don't quite understand. But I suppose evil has no real cause. It just is. Until it isn't.
You utter brat. You're going to burn this place down.
Good.
No, you have to stop her. Do it, now!
Oh, I won't be doing that. I can assure you.
Can't even catch my breath.
Interesting.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Mistra Rill.
We're gonna fly here. And use one of our handy dandy spells. another one of our handy schools. Where's fire shield? Not enough resources. It's a bonus action, isn't it? Oh no. Okay. Thought fire shield was a bonus action. I guess. Also, I didn't do this. Ah.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
That's what?
Critical.
Put 'em up.
Man, she's just gonna beeline for 14. Yeah. Because, you know, it's what Karlach would do. Which I'm totally on board. A little bit of a traffic jam here at the door, from what I can tell. Jump. We're gonna see the Steel Watch versus the Rock Bros. Do I want her to do?
Continue.
Damage to these guys, as it turns out. 4th level. Oh, it didn't work. Weird. Whoa. There we go.
Watch this.
Not currently concentrating on anything, so let's give haste to Karlak. And here we go. Three. Now excuse Karlak while she just wrecks everybody and everything. Of course, that is what she does. She is a wrecking force. A ball of wreck. If you will, a wrecking ball. Burning a lot of... Very nice. Maybe catch one more in that. I don't know if that angle's gonna work. Give it a try. Yep. Just barely. Excellent. What the heck? How does that even work? I'm using counterspell. Oh, there goes Karlak's haste. Once he gets to be lethargic next turn. Feels bad. Uh-oh. fire damage. That makes sense. Won't. Oh, why these things take 8 years to take their turn? Did dodge it. Just far enough. Alright, so where are the enemies? Steel Watcher there. Still okay, Steel Watcher in the corner. That's it. Yeah. Couple more Steel Watchers to deal with. Apparently that's as far as I can go. Alright, well, good talk. I guess we'll take a turn doing this. All that for a miss. Really should destroy these things. Honestly, it would save me time. There we go. Blow up. Why am I incapacitated? Stunned for 3 turns? What did I do? Weird.
I got this.
Oh well. Get over there, will ya? This thing's about to blow. Can you just blow up already?
It's finished. It's done. I need to see him up close. I need to know he's dead.
Light on my feet. No traps, please.
So Gortash is nothing more than a pile of flesh? Same as the rest of us. I feel like I should laugh, but I'm just too goddamn tired. Is that it then? Killed the bastard who ruined my life, and now I crawl into a corner and die? Am I fucking missing something? I can't do it anymore. 10 years, man! It's enough! It's enough. He's dead. And he's no fucking sorrier now than he was before. What was the point? I'm still dying. I'm dying. I'm going to die! Don't say that. Say you found some way to fix me. That now Gortash is dead, I'll get my heart back. My heart. It was mine. And they took it. I'm going to be as dead as Gortash any day now. Any moment. And what then? Off to the City of Judgment to waste into oblivion? Into the dirt to get eaten by maggots? Is that it for me? Is that fucking all? And you'll just keep going, won't you? Watching the stars. Warming your hands on the campfire, dancing, eating, making fucking love all night. All of it, all of it! That's my reward for everything I suffered. That's why I survived 10 years of torment. The fighting, the clawing, the loneliness.
loneliness, all of it, so I could rot. Because the person I trusted the most gave me away to the devil. It isn't fair. I don't want it like this. I don't want to die. I want to live. I want to stay. What the fuck am I supposed to do now? I ought to just end it all now. On my terms. But then who'd save this godforsaken town? Let's get out of here. I've always hated this place. Stupid fucking gigantic bridge or whatever. I think I need to go to camp for a while. Be alone. Scream at the sky. You can come and find me later if you want to. Thanks for listening. For existing. Love you.
Stones pulse with psionic energy, permeating you, pulling you in line with their rhythm. The thrum quickens, rising, cresting on a single feeling. A location.
A morphic pool beneath the city itself. So that's where the Chosen imprisoned the brain. If memory serves, there are smuggling routes beneath the city. They will take you underground. When we reach the pool, we will find the brain, and we will end this. In death, thraldom, or freedom. But a word of caution. Once we cross into the Elder Brain's domain, there will be no turning back. Finish your business here before you proceed. The brain will be waiting for us.
Alright, let's get down there. But first, we gotta get our fiery friend back.
I'll feel that one later. Swift as my feet can carry me. Just what I need.
Hey, soldier. You're back. You hope correctly. Had a bit of a cry and a talking to with the gods, but I think we're square now. Did I miss anything, meanwhile? That's a change. Seems like world-shattering revelations are coming at us from every angle these days. You know, soldier, we're so fucked. The Dark Three are trying to consume the Sword Coast. We've still got tadpoles in our eyes, and I've got a ticking time bomb in my chest. I'm not sure anyone has ever been more fucked than this. And yet, We're fine. In this moment, we're fine. Here I am. There you are. Breathing, talking, even laughing if we want. Is it very precious to say that despite it all, I'm happy? Gods, I've changed. I used to hamstring pit fiends for fun. Look at me now. To make matters worse, there's something I wanted to ask you. Will you stay with me when it's time for me to go? I think I can do anything if you're there. Even die. All right. But if we don't, I hope I can count on you. You haven't let me down yet, and it'd be a poor showing to start now. Now, enough tragedy. I'm not gone yet, and our schedule is packed with important heroics, isn't it? Plus, if I cry any more, I'm gonna run out of tears and start leaking motor oil. Thanks for everything, soldier. I'm extremely glad to be in this thing together. Hey, soldier. Fuck yes.
Sports to Anderson.
Bonds free, no more slave. Liberators, saviors, pawns, dupes, fools, released, usefulness.
Yeah.
I wanted the easy path.
Why you talk so slow? Let's see. Where is... That's where I want to go. We go back to camp.
Let it be known, a devil always pays her debts.
When you get older
Tadpole
Raven Guard back.
resonates with Raven Guards.
It can't be. By
Baldur's graces have you fallen so far that Avernus has taken you? My son, a monster. Twisted beyond recognition. To think my blood flows through those veins. Is this my fate? To rise from death into a hell of my own boy's making?
It isn't what you think. It never was.
You turned your back on me, on your city, to chase the she-devil and her power. She stinks up the place even now. It is exactly what I think. There is always a choice.
Father, please. There's something I must show you.
Ravenguard's tadpole clenches as your memories and wills flow into him. The Grand Duke sees Mizora and her infernal sisters. He sees the agony in Will's face as an impossible choice is set before him.
No. My son.
The past becomes present, and Will's thoughts are laid bare. Ravenguard sees Will partnering with Mizora to defeat Tiamat's cultists before they could lay siege to Baldur's Gate, and he sees everything beyond. The Nautiloid journey, the perilous path to Moonrise, the astral prism, and the Emperor within.
Well,
everything I did for Baldur's Gate. I did for you.
My son. You gave yourself to the Hell's eternal fires so I might walk free. By the gods. Can you ever forgive me?
There's nothing to forgive. You wanted to protect the city. I only ever wanted the same.
You are a better man than most, and a better son than I deserve. I'll yet make amends, but my duty is first and foremost to the city and its people. There's something I must ask of you. Before I was captured, I was on a mission. Returning from Elturel, I discovered the plans of the Absolutists. I immediately realized the city couldn't defend itself against such an army. I didn't despair, because the city has a secret guardian, a worm that sleeps beneath. He can be called upon in times of great need. This is such a time. You've been trained in the ways of the great...
I failed, Father.
A terrible fate for Ansur, my son. Yet my hopes for the city's future have never been higher.
I don't understand.
You and your allies slayed the undead terror that was once the great Ansur. You are stronger than even the Great Worm.
Yeah, that was like 3 levels ago.
You will be the one to part the storms and lead the people through.
Imagine how strong we are now.
Not Ansur are the savior we need. First, you will fell the Absolute. Then we will rebuild Baldur's Gate. We will take back our city together. I will name you Baldur's Gate's newest Grand Duke of the Council. You will be hailed Heart of the Gate.
Grand Duke? I look the part of a fiend. A half-devil possesses my very soul.
I will tell the citizens and the patriarchs of your good works. They will know you carry your father's banner, but it is true. You are still under the she-devil's thumb.
Uncertainty fills the air. Will has reached a fork in his path. In which direction will he travel?
Will?
She's right, and we both know it. No manner of duke should be tied to a devil's leash. No manner of duke should save a city, only to open a gate to the hells. There will be no Grand Duke Will Ravengard, and there will be no Blade of Frontiers. I am now the Blade of Avernus. For as long as demons and devils imperil the Sword Coast, they will be my prey.
Then go with my blessing. Be Faerun's great defender. Courage, insight, strategy, justice. Let these be the lights that guide you, my son. Hail the Blade of Avernus!
The Blade of Avernus!
A calm settles over you. The Elder Brain is a menace, but with the blade of Avernus at your side, you know you can triumph.
And then, you know, we're just gonna drag his unconscious body over here. That's my favorite part of doing the quest that way.
The Blade of Avernus. A new name for a changed man.
He was sure
The
talking a
four
lot
pillars
for an
finally
unconscious
rise
guy.
within me. Courage, insight, strategy, justice. I'm not to abide them, but to become them. But enough reflection for today. I'm of a mind to celebrate. A hearty meal would do the trick. A few hunks of fresh venison, a round of brown ale. What do you say? Wonderful. You hunt the deer, I'll scrounge up the ale. Let's hope Gale doesn't take offense if I assume cooking duties just the once.
Alright, so now we will teleport to Tumble Ball, because that's really the closest one to where we're going. Fly here. Come on, Carla. Any particular reason for going back down here, Sons? And I get what's going on with the rock. Let's see. Target. Yeah, there we go. Turns out the rock cannot fly.
Damn, it's good to be alive.
Let's get going. These boots have seen everything.
Let's... There's my path. Okay, I know the path is over here somewhere. Alright, so the plan, the overall plan, we're going to do the Dark Urge campaign next, and then I'm going to run my first tactician.
Crane rats. They swarm when an elder brain is near. We must be close to its hiding place.
I tried tactician on my campaign before this one, but it was tough. I got to
pristine darkness in every direction.
Couldn't get past Merkel. That avatar of Merkel is
but for the gentle,
vicious. He's very, very tough on tactician. But in that playthrough, I also killed Dame Aelin, so it just made everything about that harder. I was like, okay, this is not the way to do tactician. I feel like I've learned a lot about the game since then, though. So. This is why we can't have nice things. Because purple rocks fall into our boat.
An overwhelming force pushes into your mind. The brain. It is here.
The brain.
Ready. Waiting. Preparing. Calculating. Evolving.
Its strength is unimaginable.
Must be close if it's hitting that hard.
Interesting.
Dominated. Controlled. Crowned.
Apparently I went around the wrong way. My friend's not gonna join me. Come on, guys. You gotta fly too. We all can fly.
Way to the nearest library.
Come on over.
What's next, I wonder?
Of course, Gale will fly back.
Never a dull moment.
It won't fly over.
Breathe deep and move.
Looks like an ambush.
Yep, we get to deal with the these things.
The lance board is set.
That fireball. Ow. Survived with one.
I wonder if this is worth the cost.
Got to focus.
Boy, here they come. I had to dash to get there.
Battle of wits.
This is gonna feel good. Down the hatch.
How to win. Just have Karlach kill everything.
There is work to do.
What a charmer.
Time to get going.
Soldier.
Break control.
Is that blood? No, never mind. Moving in.
Execute. Fulfill. Become.
Deathly silence. The air is stale and putrid.
It's close. Have the stones ready.
Your blood slows. Your senses strung so tight they could snap in an instant.
Blood slowing tends to be a bad sign, right?
You think you know why you are here? You think that by killing the Chosen and taking the Netherstones, you can destroy me?
Yeah, kinda.
You are wrong.
Oh, I am?
It's messing with your mind. Don't listen to it. Use the stones.
Well, we got a +4 from Khan, so we're going with that. Thanks for the guidance. That'll do it. 21. One down.
By eliminating Ketheric, Orin, and Gortash, you have simply unbound me. Exactly as I intended. The crown is now mine to command. Mine alone.
Don't listen to it. Focus on the crown.
I mean, dexterity is going to be the best. Submits to domination. No, I won't be doing that. That's a really high roll. That's gonna be 26. That's pretty good.
The crown is not my weakness. It is what made me what I am. I needed the crown to build an army. I needed the Chosen to bring it to me. They would not have surrendered it freely, so I gave them what they wanted. Power. Just enough that they would play their part in my design. Their part has ended. The next orders will be mine.
I won't allow it. Again, dominate it.
definitely not strength. So yeah, we're going con again. It's DC 30, so need a natural 20 here. Nope, that's not gonna do it.
And you had your role to play too. Who do you think told the Chosen about the Astral Prism? Who do you think planted the knowledge of Orpheus's power and the fear of what it could do? When the Chosen sent my thralls to retrieve the prism, who do you think let the Emperor slip its leash, knowing it would be the one to bring you to me?
Were you a part of its plan?
I only needed one Netherstone loosened from the Chosen's grasp to guarantee my freedom. You brought all three back to me. In doing so, you have liberated me. This was your role, and it is complete. Now you will witness the grand design.
Can't afford to let that happen.
Dexterity is gonna be the best, but it doesn't matter. You need a natural 20. Oh, it was so close! Oh! No, what the hell? We'll use the inspiration. Come on! No! I'm sorry, Gale, I failed. Take my tethers off anyway, it's fine.
This is not over.
This has merely just begun.
time, the situation is worse than I thought. This is an Elder Brain, no longer. The magic of the crown has caused it to evolve. It has become something more. A nether brain. Me too. We nearly lost everything. It has been anticipating our every move from the start. I underestimated it. We will need to rethink our plan. I have assessed our encounter with the Netherbrain from every angle. I know why we failed. The problem was not the stones. The problem was you. You can make only one move at a time, but the Netherbrain calculates every possible at once. It knows what you will do. It knows everything you could possibly do. You cannot outmaneuver it. To defeat it, you would have to think like an Elithid. Better yet, be one. Your mind is not capable of this. Mine is. You will give the stones to me. I will assimilate Orpheus, and then I will be able to leave this prison to face the brain.
This fella and his ultimatums. But he's forgetting one thing. We could become Illithid. I mean, I could. You could trust me to do what needs to be done.
Nah, I don't like that option.
Thank you. Now stand aside. I will assimilate the Githyanki's power in your stead. Do not judge me. Come, we must follow the brain's path. This time, we will not fail.
I'm going to be sick.
There goes my appetite for a while.
No sense dwelling on it. We made our choice.
But there must be a way past it.
already. And we will lose more before the day is out. But even when the last soul falls, Baldur's Gate will stand. For Baldur's Gate is more than just a city. It is more than a place of opportunity for those of mercantile spirit. More than a place of refuge for those who are lost. More than a home for friends, loved ones, and adventuring souls. Baldur's Gate is a place where anyone can find what they need, if they're just willing to fight for it. Today, Baldur's Gate needs us. Today, we fight for... You're late, friend. This is the one you spoke of.
That is indeed the one who purged my home of a terrible evil. My father, Ketheric. There's no one I'd trust more to protect this city.
The Fist examines your illithid ally with suspicion. He was not expecting the savior of Baldur's Gate to be accompanied by a mind flare.
Appearances may change, but they do not mask the one within. This one, I know. Observe with whom it traveleth. Friends. This mind flare will fight with thee. It will save thy city and thy lives.
The Fist eyes your illithid ally with suspicion, softening to curiosity. His hostility melting at the recognition that there's more behind those eyes than malice.
My steel is yours, and I'm not alone.
The Moon Maiden's silver light is a shield in dark times. Today, it is mine to wield.
And I hold her sword.
Whatever strength I have to lend, I will lend it. I will make my city proud again.
Did you think I was gonna let you have all the fun? Mole looks out for her friends. Mind flayers included. And she'll have your back. Trust me.
You can count on me, little rabbit, and your squiddy friend. I thirst for the hunt.
I'm in the mood to crack some skulls after that fuckery in the Temple of Baal. The City Watch will be glad to oblige me.
Not sure what I have to offer a mind flare, if I'm honest. But I hope my words of encouragement and reassurance will strengthen your resolve.
The journey has been brutal, but I stand here a Hell Rider once more. And I would die a proud man if I died this day.
My people have never hunted a monster this large. They are eager to join a fray.
All the strength of the lands we healed flows through me, and from me to you. And whatever company you keep.
I wouldn't miss this for all the souls in the city. Call my name, and I'll bring the hellfire.
Nature's servant awaits.
Glad to have you with us. And not a
Quite an
moment
army
too
I've
soon.
built.
The air is thick with anticipation. All eyes are on you. They're expecting a speech, something to stir their hearts and put fire in their bellies for the fight ahead.
Well said. We'll prepare ourselves. We'll be ready when you call upon us. Balduran's grace be with you.
You feel a tickle of mirth in the Emperor's thoughts. If they only knew the truth.
Very well.
I knew I was in for something exciting from the
Who's not selling anything? Bolo's got some stuff for me though, I'm sure. Okay, no, never mind. I guess it's just Dobby. Or no, Cole.
Bodies, bloods, this is the dream. Knew I was smarts to sneaks in. The Skelly boy said I could stay if I sold your stuff. So hurry up. Buy, buy, buy!
Now here's the fun part. Ah! I got the money to do that.
Don't go dying. Real mads.
Well, I wouldn't want to make him real mads. Alright, Shadowheart. Can Shadowheart use this? No. It's not really a thing anyway. Let's see. So we'll split this up a bit. Now let's actually move them here. Split. I don't think I'll need more than 2. Karlak, I don't need more than 3. And then we'll let Gale and Shadowheart each have 1. Also, for the love of God, Gale, I keep forgetting. We're gonna give you Misty Step. Because you need it. Oh. You don't have Misty Step? What happened? Okay, does anyone have a Misty Step scroll? I don't want to do this without it. Nope. Alright, well, we're doing this without Misty Step. Oops. These are not the best. I already have the best. Though unarmed strikes 1 to 4 force damage is not bad. It's just not nearly as good as the soul catching. Command is kind of cool. All right. Yeah, I think we're fully geared up. I think it's just a matter of getting going now. I do gotta get us buffed though. Let's see, I'm gonna do.
To go still.
Actually, no, we're gonna buff
Let's try this
when
way.
we get up there. Because we are actually going to sneak past everything. Because we can.
Dragon, overhead. Stay low.
Fall back, Matthew! Leave him be! We have to keep running! It's over.
There's a glimmer of something beyond his words.
Alright, everyone gather around Gale. That means you, Emperor.
Let's get on with it.
The magic touch.
I definitely need invisibility. There we go.
Invisibility.
Still alive. So that's progress. Still on the way.
Don't mind us. Just excuse me, pardon me, coming through. Hey there, Specty. Later.
Seems simple enough.
Looks like part of the nether brain, but we'll need to be higher up to climb it.
My faith will guide me.
Nautiloid. Need to get to the brain. Now.
And once we touch solid ground up here, then we move to the next chapter. Everybody just automatically appears up here. If I wasn't already level 12 and have everything, you know, but at this point we're just wasting time going through all of that.
You are persistent.
Yep.
You have function.
Mostly.
Leave them. Join us. Witness.
All I have to do for that is look in the mirror.
The grand design.
Nah. Alright. Time to buff! So, first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna summon everything we're gonna bring. So, we're gonna bring a planar ally. Bring a bunch of rock bros with us. Let's see. Am I actually one short? Nah. Conjure elemental. I am. I thought I collected enough of those, but that's fine. Send this to Karlak. She's definitely not gonna die. Three will be fine. Less to manage, really. Besides, I've already got the Emperor. Alright. That's all of our companions. Now we're really gonna buff. Apparently I already did that. Well. Then I guess we're gonna have to do Restoration, then do Hero's Feast. But we're still gonna do level 5 aid. Then we will... why not have that prepared? It's like, I'm pretty sure I have it. Oh, there it is. I have too much stuff. I'm gonna do a round of Death Wards. Not the brain. Karlak, where are you? actually gonna have her use one of these little ditties. And then really, nobody else has any buff. So we can get her concentrating on Shield State. Carl. And then yeah, from there we will touch this so everybody gets the long rest. And then up we go. Well, let's save the game right there. So there we are, fully buffed and as strong as we can get. Which, plenty strong to beat the nether, no doubt about it.
Thought occurs to you as you gaze at the monstrosity above. Gale's orb remains an option, one that could put an end to the Absolute once and for all.
You're plotting something, aren't you? Come on then, out with it. I'd rather know before we take on that cerebral monstrosity. As viable a plan as any while staring into the maw of perdition. Shall we?
It's the climb. Where are my rock bros?
The crown. The very thing that has been amplifying the Netherbrain's power. And the very place that we will be able to dominate it. That's where we should use the Nether Stones.
What the hells are those things?
There you are. The false daughter of darkness. Shunned by her goddess. The wizard who defied a goddess. The fury of a vermin. You are spectacular specimens. And you will make spectacular thralls!
Let's cast the spell again. This time it has to work.
Has to. go around that way.
But to keep going. Lend me your sword. Put your skills to use!
We are going to. Where is Mind Blast? I know it's in here somewhere. I know this man can Mind Blast. Huh. Weird, it's not on here. Alright, well, let's do that instead. Good chunk of health.
Let's end this. Got to move.
Give everybody that bless. And 3 temp hit points. And all that. Nice. Beacon of Hope. Here comes my army of rocks.
Stand with me. We defeat this evil together. With haste.
Let's got stunned by something. wait, what? That was the wrong button. Oh. And now it's the bad guy's turn. Oh! Yeah, you don't walk away from me. That was a good move, though. Sure. It's clever. That Harper almost just got incinerated. Oh no, not done! I'm my list. Oh, and the extract brain. It's not actually as much damage as I thought it was gonna be. Low roll. Ouch. Beacon of hope. Oh gosh. And the red dragon's flying. Alright, so we are gonna go poach the feed. Almost enough to take him out in one hit. It's very close. Alright, though. Did I seriously not drink the elixir of blood? I didn't take my elixirs. Man. What am I thinking? Oh, and I paid for it. Dragons use his reaction for the round. Such a bad idea. Alright. We are going to do another mass healing word. Dimension door. Dimension dooring. Up to there's Beacon of Hope again. Sadly, Cheese over there was stunned, is no longer. I forgot about that one. Oops. Let's get away from this one. I'm not in range. But I'm in range for cleave. Ridiculous.
Do this as long as the spell is completed.
Target is too far, he says. Okay. We'll do one, and then we'll do the other two then. There we go. Two more down. How did that work? I still think counterspell's a little bit busted. It's like doesn't work. No. This thing just keeps running away. Can't really blame it. This is a bad break that this cleric is in the middle of the, because, like, yeah, on his turn this opens, so a bunch of us could go through, but I guess what we'll do instead, I've got two actions, so I will call forth something. Calling all peeps. And actually, I bet if I fly down here, I can spawn one more of these. Yep. And then let's see if I can kill it with this. Oh right, I never drank the potion or the elixir. Damn it. No, that's what it is. My bonus action is spoken for next turn anyway. Oh, 6 targets. Okay. anyone else that needs healing? So this guy's just got on the field. We're all still full health. Carla, sure. There it is. The way is open.
It's weakened. This is our chance.
Will not submit. Even bound, its will is stronger than anything you've ever felt. The chains shake, threatening to break at any moment.
It's vulnerable, but not defeated. Use the portal. We will bring it down together.
Absolute freedom!
This is it. Its will is weakening.
Oh, there's Mind Blast. Saved. What do you know?
Its will is weakening. We have the upper hand. Time to end this.
And you know what time it is. Divine Intervention. Remember that big old hit. And we're gonna summon a 6th level maul over here. Do its work. Know the Absolute's favorite Pokemon. Apparently it's Execute. Ridiculous. Fine. There. Now I'm in melee range for all the good it's doing.
No time to spare. A rift. Go inside its mind and destroy it from within. This is our chance. Farewell to the Nevergreen.
I think I'm in Disintegrate range. Let's see. Where are my Disintegrate scores? Nope. Let's see. What do I have range for? Hold up. Where's Karlak in all this? Hey, Zacharias. Yeah, way back in the day. Good old chair league, man.
Let's cook with fire, baby.
Weird. He also apparently is not getting the turn yet. No, Gale. There we go. Back to Gale. I guess we'll do this. For now. Calm emotions on Karlak. No. Screw you. Karlak doesn't want to be calm. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. What team did you play on, Zach? And it's moving again. This thing just does not want to be around Aelin, and I cannot blame it. I'd rather not. Thank you for the fine offer. I'm just gonna touch the portal.
Its will is weakening.
Okay, so I gotta be careful about ending my turn on any of the pink platforms, but I don't think it's gonna last that long, to be honest. 'Cause here comes Karlak. Oh, lack. So I already have advantage for some reason. I'm not gonna argue with it. Just gonna destroy it. What happened to all my actions? And my bonus action? What happened? Is that mind break? Is that a thing? Oh, slow. Yeah. Yep, that's a thing. Still, she got so much damage out, it's totally worth it. Oh, the miss.
What now?
Some planar ally you turned out to be. Meanwhile, I have a date with another brain. Giggity.
This is it. Its will is weakening.
That's what I hear. Yep. Definitely will take luck of the bar rounds. And ba-bam! Oh, the miss! Are you kidding me? Well, I guess it's gonna be our dear old friend Shadowheart. It's gonna get the win. What should I kill it with, Zacharias? What do you think? Got some options here. I've got Ray of Fire, got Flame Strike, Cliff of Warding, probably Guiding Bolts. Not really a sure thing. We'll just go with this. Yeah.
Impossible. Pain. Fear. Terror. Reconsider. Assess. Implore. Surrender.
Subdued at last, it begs for its life.
Spare me. Join me. Wield me. Become absolute.
It pleads because it knows I am its master. I will finish this.
brain is on the cusp of its final thought, and it's taking all of the Emperor's strength to keep it there. An opportunity, perhaps.
An opportunity?
My master. I must obey. I must end.
Hopes, nightmares, and the screams of legions upon legions of unborn lithids. The pain rips through you, obliterating all thought, all feeling. Your tadpole burns in your brain. Silence. For the first time in a long time, your thoughts are entirely your own. And then, gravity.
Gravity. Working against me. Brain has fallen. Meanwhile, on the streets of Baldur's Gate. You know, the old wooden trident, the best of weapons.
Everything you did, everything you sacrificed, it was worth it. For this.
Loss of a mind is a terrible thing, but this time, think I'll make an exception. It's over. It's truly over.
Can't feel the tadpole. They must have all died with the brain. That means we can't turn into mind flayers. Not that there's necessarily anything wrong with being a mind flayer, of course.
It makes little difference to me. I did what I had to secure my freedom. And in spite of your resistance to completing your evolution, you have proved a good ally. I'm glad you think so. I did my best.
Look, the Githyanki take flight. Lae'zel, will you be joining them?
The Netherbrain is dead. To slay a Geich was my sworn duty. I must call out to Tunorath. My ascension's at hand.
Oh, that's a tough sell. Here we go. Maybe last roll of the campaign right here. That pretty much needed to be a natural 20. The plus 9, 19 wouldn't have done it.
My purpose was ordained before I hatched. Vlaakith is the wind that bears me and the fire that warms me. You are an honorable ally. I thought I would carry you. In truth, you oft carried me. I won't forget it. Silence now. I will speak the right. Vlaakith Barnasin. Vlaakith Ixaith. Vlaakith Tri-Nasaji.
You quiver in spite of yourself. Lae'zel shouts to the astral plane, seeking an answer. And before long, she has one.
A red dragon to carry me to Tunorath. The Queen's covenant is fulfilled.
You look on as Lae'zel soars to an uncertain fate. With the Githyanki gone, there's nothing left but the silence of the city, smoldering, waiting to be rebuilt. But it seems that Gale's mind is elsewhere.
The crown. It's somewhere in the Chiontha. If I salvage the stones, I can reforge it. The power of Karsus would be in my hands. But what then? What would I do with it once I have it? I promise. You'll have your fill of divinity at my hands. And I at yours, I hope. But only in the metaphorical sense. A wise man learns from his mistakes, and strives not to repeat them. I shall bring the crown to Mystra. If this adventure has taught me anything, is that there are things in this world far more valuable than power. You, for example. You're always wiser than me when it mattered most. Besides, grown quite fond of this merry band of ours, but I'd quite like to see what happens to it. I'm sure Mistra will summon me soon enough, but until then, I propose we celebrate our victory the mortal way, with a drink in our hands and reckless abandon in our hearts.
Ah! That might be the smartest thing you've ever said, Gale. What do you think? Time for a quick one? Before the work begins again?
Let's not forget the wine. I want to flush out my brain, just to be completely sure the tadpole's gone.
Yeah.
I will not be joining you. I fear my presence will be no more welcome in the streets of the city than it ever was.
I never thought I'd be sorry to see a mind flayer go, yet here we are. Be safe.
I will miss you too.
Now that you no longer live in each other's minds, it's hard to tell if the mind flayer is being sincere, though perhaps no harder than it ever was.
I honestly don't mind what we do once we get to the... Ow! What the... Oh no. Oh God. Well, it was nice when it lasted. Ah! I'm sorry. I have to go.
Yeah, zigzag.
It seems
Dodge
that's
the
the
sun.
end of Astarian's love affair with the sun. That'll be hard on him.
Serpentine, dodge the sunlight.
We did it, soldier. The city's going to be all right. And so are you. Engine's finally cooked. Held on just long enough. So, how'd I do? So are you. My friend. My companion. I adore you. Careful! Hot! I never gave up. I did my best. I did my best. That's the one thing I can't beat, isn't it? I wanted to live in my city with my friends. But life is for the living. And I saw... Goodbye, son. Goodbye, sea. Goodbye.
No, stop. I won't allow this. Karlak, you're coming with me. Back to Avernus. We can't let her die. Not like this. Not now.
You can't.
So, what do you say? Die here now, or live on with the blade of Avernus at your side. Zariel won't touch you. I swear it, Karlak.
Fine. I'll go. Well, with you. But we have to go. Now. I can't hang on much longer.
It's over. And it's all because of you. You, who were destined to become a thrall. Thanks to you, there will be no Illithid empire, no death god's tyranny. You have earned your place amongst the legends of the Sword Coast. You are the saviors of Baldur's Gate.
It's curious. After all the wonders and monstrosities we've witnessed, waking beside you seems more unreal than any of it. I've forgotten what it felt like to greet a sunrise without fear of it being my last. Soon, I'll deliver the crown to Mistra and be rid of the orb at long last. I'll be free. Oh, him! Huh. I've been thinking a lot about that. Gale of Waterdeep. Sounds a bit pompous, don't you think? I thought I might take this opportunity to reinvent myself. Or uninvent myself, to be more accurate. You're now in the company of plain old Gale Decarius, a most brilliant wizard of intentionally limited renown. At your service. Now, I believe this is the moment where I should get to my point, so to speak. I love you. More than I've ever loved anyone, mortal or immortal. And you've proven your love for me in more ways than even the greatest mathematicians would dare to count. That being said, I wondered if you might consider accompanying me back to Waterdeep as a new member of the Decarius clan. I suppose I am. Tara would be delighted, not to mention my mother. But I'd be just as happy without such ceremony. So long as we're together. Then I go where you go. Waterdeep wouldn't be home without you anyway. We'll need to make the arrangements, of course. The Decarius clan is scattered far and wide, and you'll have invites of your own to send out, I'm sure. But that's all to come. The day is young, and there are thousands more days ahead of us.
Meanwhile, in the pits of hell.
Well, soldier. Here we are. It worked. My engines calmed down. I shouldn't have let you come here. This isn't going to be easy, you know. Zariel's going to come at us with everything she's got. Gods. Like clockwork. They'll be on us soon. But there's just enough time. Thought I was done with these. But then,
There was you.
Imps are fast, but careless. Don't let them tire you out. Just get rid of them. Don't forget. You asked for this. Better let these fuckers know I'm back. And this time, I'm not alone.
You and Gale have traveled long and far, seeking out knowledge and adventure in the hidden places of the world. Sometimes it isn't clear if he loves the wonderful places his curiosity leads him to more than he loves you. But whenever he looks into your eyes, or up at the stars while he sits by your side, you know the answer. One such night, your reveries are interrupted by an embarrassed courier delivering an urgent message written in a frail hand. An invitation. The location is familiar, and though the road is hard and long, you would not miss this for the world.
Thou wert called here, some from above, some below. For with thine bond, together thou hast kept the wheel of fate spinning when it threatened to halt. Though thou wert drawn far apart in the months after the collapse of the Absolute, tonight, fate renews thy bond once more. Thou shouldst take care to preserve it. It is a great weapon, wielded in the hand of good. Go. Know one another once more.
Moving ahead. Maybe it'll bring us closer.
Starting to wonder if you'd show up. Honestly, so have I. Oh, come here, will you? It's been forever. You feel a little more substantial than before. Less camping and scrounging off the land, I take it? I suppose I do, don't I? I'm glad you seem well. Truly. I had no doubt. But I'm glad to hear you say it all the same. Wandering, mostly. The adventuring life is almost a tonic when you're not constantly threatened by brain monsters and cultists. I can finally see the world beyond the cloister. Peace and quiet will still be there waiting once I've lived a little. Though, don't get me wrong, I've got a little cottage with a garden and animals in mind already. One of my first stops was the House of the Moon in Waterdeep. It's the largest temple of Selûne in existence. It seemed like the perfect spot to reflect on my parents, on where they came from. And where I came from too, I suppose. Hard to imagine, isn't it? Me, of all people, in the lair of the Moon Witch herself. Gods, your truest act of heroism was putting up with all that char and drivel I was spouting for so long. Oh, I know they are. I can still sense them, I think. And one day we'll be reunited. I don't know. Which is just the way I like it just now. Perhaps I'll just stick a pin in a map and see what I find, or head to the docks in the morning and scrounge a berth to find somewhere new. I'd like to see the islands, maybe, or head south to Arm. I heard there's an enclave of werecats that hunt the followers of dark gods by moonlight. I'd love to see if there's any truth to that. But enough about me. What have you been up to?
Oh, I guess I don't get to tell her.
Don't be a stranger.
That's funny. What have you been up to? I got nothing.
There you are. I was hoping. There you are, my friend. Breathe deep. Can you smell it?
Oh wait, no, this is the last roll. All right. 50-50 pretty much. Nope, I fail. I can't smell it. You know what they say, well, he who smelt it felt it.
But you don't notice anything beyond the ordinary.
By the good gods, how bad do I reek? Ugh, shit. Dried devil's blood. Stinks like a skunk squatting in an aboleth's corpse. No wonder. Karlach and I have felled enough Cambions to build a fortress with their horns. Who'd have thought that just one of those fiends held the key to escaping Avernus for good? One of them sported a map and some blueprints. If you want all the gory details, Karlach can fill you in. Well, that's enough hell talk for the moment. The night's young. You shouldn't go wasting it, or wasting any of the wine for that matter. I plan on downing half a bottle myself.
It's good to meet again.
Well, look who decided to turn up. I wasn't sure our withered old friend could live up to his promise. But here we are, and you're looking more delicious than ever. If you don't mind me saying, whatever you've been doing with your time, it clearly worked wonders. And fate let you get away with that. Not one improbable adventure landed on your doorstep. I'm impressed. But I'm glad to see the world has treated you well. You've earned it. We both have, in fact. And where better to celebrate our good fortune? An old haunt with old friends. Cheeky. I've been very well behaved, thank you. I've taken a turn as an adventurer and hero. It turns out no one actually cares about murder, as long as you murder the right people. And apparently I'm rather good at it. Let's not get carried away, darling. I'm still me. Perhaps more me than I've ever been. Hardly. Good people don't spend as much time lurking in the dark as I do. You know, it's funny. At first, I thought I was trapped by the shadows, cursed to live in them forever. But in time, I realized that darkness is as much a part of me as my fangs. This is only a curse as long as I refuse to embrace the shadows. So, I decided I would. I decided not to be defined by the choices other people made, by what other people did to me. My past may be done, but my present, my future, they're mine.
Great message.
This is who I am, in all my glory, for better and for worse. That being said, I haven't completely given up on returning to the sun. If the opportunity presented itself, well, I wouldn't say no. But until then, I am happy. We've had quite the journey, you and I. From the moment I first threatened you, I knew you were someone special. Someone to take on the world with. I will miss our time together. But then again, maybe this isn't goodbye. So much as it's, see you later, darling.
You made it!
gang is here.
Now
Wish
the
I had
revelry
time
can
to polish
truly
up the
begin.
horns.
Oh, shit.
Oh my god! He wasn't kidding. With us, you mad bastard! You brought me back! Soldier. It's really you. I've missed you, man. Like, I've really missed you. And you're so clean. I'd say so. Can't think of who's been carrying your pack now that Kay's out of commission. Man, we had some good times. Wish Will and I had more time to reminisce, but surviving Avernus is just non-stop. Still, having him there has been incredible. You really can get through anything with someone you love at your side. Oh, but hey, guess what we found? Cambion dropped a map with directions and blueprints for Zariel's own private forge. A fucking forge! Our current plan is to get in, grab a smith, and force him to fix old Rusty. Or maybe give me a brand new model that can live outside of Avernus. You haven't seen the last of old Karlak yet, soldier. Trying not to count my owlbears before they've hatched. But the thought of coming back to Baldur's Gate keeps me going. Can I look you up when I'm out? Hey, that would be kind of fun, though. High stakes hide and seek. Honestly, I'd be curious to see if you could land a blow or two. Gods, is it good to see you again. To be here, together. Hard not to get used to it all over again. This won't be the last time. I promise.
Alright, let's talk to Volvo.
Ah, my dear friend, it's been an age, has it not? You're looking very well indeed. Our skeletal friend will be very pleased to see I found my way here, despite my invitation getting lost in the post. Busy as ever. Better that than the reverse, wouldn't you say? Every major publishing house on the Sword Coast has been vying for my upcoming book on the subject of our adventures together. I've gotten quite good at replicating your signature, so you needn't even bother with the release form. You might help me with the title, though. I'm considering The Hero and Me. What do you think? Oh, that would be telling, wouldn't it? But believe you me, my friend, not a word could have been written without you. Perhaps, once the manuscript is finished, you'd even be willing to write a foreword? Or better yet, I'll write a draft and you can just sign your name. Better still, I'll sign it for you. Hmm? Ah, your success really has been wonderful for my reputation.
Magnus has a keen eye for a nice vintage.
Why were we scrounging in barrels and crates for supplies when he could source these? God, I remember.
Oh, hello, darling. I wasn't sure you'd make it. Are you? Withers and I have a regular correspondence. He's joined me and Mrs. Decarios for a luncheon on more than one occasion. Of course, we'd love to see yourself and Gale more often, but you keep him so very busy, and we hate to impose. I'd like that very much. Thank you, darling. Now, enjoy your party. You've quite earned it, if the balladeers are to be believed.
Yeah. There's Gale. I was wondering.
You're quite certain I look acceptable. Our adventures rarely lend themselves to luxury. Or cleanliness, for that matter. It's been some time since I've made such an effort. Not in front of Tara, please.
Oh, don't mind me. I'm only your oldest friend and your mother's most voluble confidant. Do whatever you please. I don't mind.
Oh, it's funny.
I won't keep you to myself for too long. But while I have you, I want to say thank you for encouraging me to attend this evening. I confess, when I left Waterdeep, there was a part of me afraid that I might regret my decision. But I never have. The chance to see life through your good eye as well as my own. It's been everything I hoped it would be. I'm delighted to be here amongst friends again. But part of me is reluctant to step away from our new life, even for such a gathering as this. Come now. Our adventures have offered far more than the potential for destruction. I have enough looted literature to fill a dozen libraries.
I'm just glad I'm not the only one encouraging you to leave the library once in a while. It does one good to feel the grass beneath one's paws from time to time.
I don't know where to begin in telling people what we've been up to. I suspect they won't believe me. What can I say? You're an excellent teacher. Our lives are certainly a far cry from the one I once pictured. Even now, with the orb's fires quelled by Mister at last, I scarcely dare believe it. Before we met, I fear I was rather stuck in my ways. And stuck inside my tower with a world-shattering orb of magic sealed within my chest, to be fair to myself. I was afraid to so much as dream of a night like this. To hope that my life might amount to more than lonely, bitter disappointment. And then I found you. Standing here, now, I no longer see the people we were. Frightened, desperate, alone. We changed. We survived. And we did it together. I've missed them. I've missed this. I wouldn't go quite that far. Living without the threat of imminent ceremorphosis seems infinitely preferable to life on the precipice of such a transformation. As I told you long ago, it is to be avoided. God knows we suffered for our salvation, but it was worth it, wasn't it? We did something incredible. And wherever life takes us, we'll carry the memory of that with us forever. Now, much as I could spend an eternity in your company, we see plenty of each other already. Tempting as it is to keep you all to myself, would be terrible company if we didn't mingle for at least part of the evening.
One last kiss for the road, Gale.
I love you. Now go on, before I change my mind.
Got booped. That was a love boop. Yeah, I'll skip Halson and Jaheira for now. That's fine. We good. Alright.
Thou searchest for the strongest warrior amongst thine band, Lae'zel, who ascended to the stars. And now she is gone. It is as she wished. It is as all Githyanki wish. Hast thou e'er pondered what is the value of one mortal life? For many of the Gith, it can be measured. A single evening's supper for the Lich Queen. To be ascended is to be consumed. Vlaakith's hunger has known the heads of 50,000 of her subjects. But Lae'zel was, perhaps, greater than the rest. I know not where Lae'zel of Kalir is. I cannot sense her presence. Perhaps thou could. Know this. Her courage never faltered, her soul never waned. She accomplished all she e'er sought out. If she had fallen in battle, she would never have known regret. If she'd been killed in her duty, she would have known herself true. If Vlaakith claimed her, it was Lae'zel's honor to be claimed. What indeed? Prick up thy ears and listen. The balance of the world restored. The balance of these lives, mortal and otherwise, brought to account. Hear me, thou heroes, wastrels, friends. I have waited long to tell you these words. It is over. For now. Thou played thy part in weaving the fabric of fate itself, but for every thread you sewed, so did the gods unravel another. Sleep, rest, revel, but be ready. for thou mayst yet be needed. Until we meet again, I wish thee every possible fortune, health, wealth, love, and above all, problems worth solving. To you.
Yay! We did it!
There thou art, the dead three. Thy faces gods, thy actions barely worthy of the name. Didst truly believe thy ploy would succeed? Didst believe I would not notice? Thou sought to bolster thy strength by taking away the souls of mortals. But souls vanish when their hosts become mind flayers. Didst think the other gods would not notice? Gods thou may be, yet thou hast proven thyself fools, everyone. The supplication of Bane, the whimper of Baal, the death mule of Merkel. Felled by mortals, I overestimated thee. They did not. Vermin, away. Thou wilt trouble us no more.
Alright, well there it is, Baldur's Gate 3. Another playthrough up and another playthrough down. Another play thrown down.